next speaker is a seasoned professional in the areas of supply chain, logistics, commercial shipping, and related education. He's currently a strategic advisor for the Transworld Group, UAE, India for tankers and liquid cargo logistics. With a career spanning 4 decades, including BPCL in India, Shell Petroleum in Dubai and Singapore, Arona Tankers, IMC, Singapore, Fusion Group of companies in Dubai and India, and Petrochemical Middle East, Dubai. He's also a member of the International Chamber of Commerce, UAE Steering Committee. His passion for academics and teaching is for real, and is a trainer and faculty for ICS, Maritime Institutions, SPJN School of Global Management, IMBA, and UPS in Dehradun, and many more. He's presently based in Dubai, and with his varied activities, we don't know where he's going next. For now, he's with us. So please welcome Mr. Krishnan Subramaniam, FICS, International Vice Chairman and Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers, and also heads the Global Digitization Project at the ICS. Sir, please.
Good afternoon to all of you. Lovely to be back in Mumbai after 10 days again. And I was just reminded by somebody that I'm more in Mumbai rather than being in Dubai nowadays. Many thanks, Captain Tyagi, Chairman and Managing Director of the Shipping Corporation of India, his entire team for allowing us, all of us, to be here in this wonderful venue, and good to see a good representation from the entire industry here. Also thanks to all the other office bearers and members from other industry associations, related industry associations who are related to the maritime industry, various educational institutions, other industry stalwarts here, and of course, dear ICS members, fellows, and students. Let me start with congratulating the ICS Mumbai branch, Captain Ashok, and his team here. A round of applause for him and the entire team here. Now, the institute, as Captain mentioned, that it was founded in 1920, and we are 100+ years now. However, the international branches were started only in 1995. In the 80s, there was a Commonwealth. It was opened up to the Commonwealth countries. Earlier, it started only in the UK, including company membership. And I'm glad to say that it was at that time that the Institute's activities, especially on the education side, because the primary activities of the Institute is with respect to education, and which leads to membership, ultimately. It also bestows a huge amount of responsibility. There's, thousands of eyes watching me as to what I'm doing, what I'm capable of doing. And of course, nothing is possible without a grand team, a committed team behind that. And that is represented in terms of the branches and of course the members. Because this is an institute for the members, by the members, I started off 22 years back writing the exams, becoming a member, and then of course, because of my, the little bit of additional enthusiasm to talk and share what I know, I started teaching right from that time. But there's always a risk giving the mic to a professor, but I'm committed to Captain Anupam today to be within my lay time. So today, in terms of what the ICS can do and continues to do, it has evolved, and it has to evolve, and at a much faster pace than what has happened in the last 100 years. yes, we can proudly say that we are a 100-year-old institution, but the way the industry is moving, the way it is dynamic, the way we were discussing just before the event about the unknown unknowns, there's much more in terms of what the businesses need to tackle, and obviously that has come in the education front as well. So there's a lot of change in terms of the approach, and it's a continuous process. Again, these are all guided by the members in terms of feedback. As we speak, we are in a complete process of getting feedback from each and every branch. Myself, Captain Ashok, we were all in a call with some of the senior officers just 2 days back in terms of understanding the ground reality. Because ultimately, it is about collaboration. It's about collaborating with, even in business. Today we say that the management experts say that even before you talk to your customers, you have to first talk to your competitors, right? In terms of, because the world is moving so fast, there is no time, as Richard Branson said, that today there is no point in keeping an idea to yourself, because by the time you get to a point of implementing an idea which you consider as yours, it's already gone, it's already taken by somebody else. So therefore, today is a world of collaboration. And at the ICS, this is what we have embarked upon. It was already there in terms of collaborating with the educational institution, including IMU, AMET, etc., and where even exemptions are granted to the graduates of specific programs who have completed from these institutes. There's an exemption which is granted. So going forward, I'm glad to say that there's a couple of initiatives which are already underway. One is, I'm glad to say that with the CMMI, the program with the IIM Mumbai program, so they have agreed, and we are already in talks with them, because ICS is about knowledge, and it is knowledge not from a theoretical point of view. It is knowledge from the practitioners in the industry. So all our committee members, the moment you're no longer active in the industry, you're given an option to being a retired member, and there are many of them who are retired members who are not active in the industry but still want to be part of the institute. So the books, there are 16 of them, and these are updated on a regular basis with respect to what happens in the industry. So our approach, or the USP which we have been advocating, and it has been accepted widely, and today we are in talks with the university in China, with somebody in Portugal, in terms of telling that, please let us collaborate. We are there in terms of the knowledge bodies available, and many of our members are already members of other bodies as well, which could be CMMI, Nautical Institute, etc. So here we are in terms of having enough opportunity to collaborate and add value. When I talk about values, one of the, as Captain Ashok also mentioned in terms of the cost, yes, there is a often repeated grievance in terms of telling that the cost of ICS is very high. Yes, it is high. Can we do something about it? Yes, as members, definitely we can, because ultimately this is a members' institute. Why has it not happened? Yes, it has happened. There is a tier system for membership, which is not the exact one the way, because the world has moved pretty fast. There is no purchase power parity which is being applied to the fees. But again, let me tell you that we are here to make a difference, and therefore the feedback from all of you, not just the members or the students, but even from industry experts. So we are in dialogue with all of you here, and will continue to do that in a focused manner. There are two offerings. There's a couple of information which we will share with all of you over an email. One is a membership by dissertation, because whenever we approach stalwarts like you, been in the industry 25, 30 years, and say that, oh, you still need to write an exam, I myself personally feel it's not the right thing to do, right? Because you have already proven yourself, and there was already an existing path to membership through dissertation. But even that entailed writing one exam, which is a generic paper known as a shipping business. And once you pass that exam, then you submit a topic, then which is evaluated, and you're given 6 months to submit a dissertation, and is evaluated by the Education and Training Committee, and then you are awarded the membership. But let me tell you again, it's hot off the press. It's not yet made public. that the senior officers or executive council had just approved a proposal where the exam is being done away with and it will be purely a dissertation cum viva. So this is again looking at the feedback which we have got from all of you, looking at where the industry is, how it is shaping, how education has shaped. So that's one of the major changes which are coming shortly. The second one is company membership. So we have been getting requests from many companies that why can't we be members? So again, this was a system which was already existing, but which was not very clear. It was initially started in the UK as UK company members, and there is an ICS. As ICS, we are given the license along with the Royal Charter. We were given the license to operate certain activities, commercial activities, including lighthouse dues collection, etc. in the UK. So this is again which has evolved, which is evolving, and which we are now extending it globally, where yes, there will be certain conditions attached to that. There should be at least one ICS member in a senior position in that company, which would be very easy to find today. So these are the two evolving or the new proposals which will come in and which will become formal shortly, and it's all in terms of encompassing the entire industry. My own journey, I'm not a master mariner, but I have huge respect for all of them who are going out at sea, because my first interaction when I stepped into this world of logistics was with Bharat Petroleum. I had no clue what they do on the logistic except seeing the petrol pumps and seeing that, yes, you get the petrol, you get your car fuel when you get in there, and sometimes you see a truck which is putting the petrol into the tanks there. So I started in Mumbai 37 years back. After my initial training, I was posted in Kandla. You can imagine, even today, people dread going to Kandla, what it would have been 37 years back in 1987. And I should also proudly say that I owe a lot, as Captain Anupam mentioned, yes, I'm passionate about sharing, about teaching. I get in, behind the mic whenever there is a chance. And again, thanks to SCI, the first vessel I boarded was a J. Narayan Vyas. And that gave me the first perspective of what a ship is, what a cargo ship is. And my regular duty did not entail that. It was just about going, taking the figures, conveying to the shore as a boarding officer. But then thanks to all of them who were on board, who went that extra mile to allow us to see what happens on the bridge, what happens in the CCR, what happens in the engine room. Of course, we were also a bunch of students like fresh out of the university and enthusiastic about it. So that's what prompted me, and I'm glad that the industry has given me this opportunity. Whichever job I have been in, it has given me this opportunity to continue in that. And of course, I jumped from being a charterer into the ship owning side and managing commercial management for road tankers for 5 years, and now with the Transworld Group. So when I talk about value, this is a question which everybody asks in terms of, again, there are many who approach telling that I have not been a member for the last 3 years, I want to get back. It comes back to value. All of us as consumers, we buy things, we buy goods, we invest, we look for the ROI. And it should be that. It should be that. So therefore, the question comes is that since we are in the governing body now, are we giving enough value back to the members for the membership fees which are being paid, or to the students who are paying their exam fees and the registration fees? Again, I would say it is up to us. It is up to us as members to derive that value. There is enough opportunity out there. There is enough business to be done. Yesterday I was in a training session in Dubai in the morning time, and this is what I told them. They had an issue on compliance checks. I said, this is one of the USPs which we have, our 4,000 member network. We are the first point of contact in terms of a free service which is available on compliance checks on any party you want worldwide. That's just one of them. I have people who come and tell me that, yes, I am continuing to be a member just because I am being given an opportunity to contribute back to the industry, because that's also a human need. You look at Maslow's pyramid of hierarchy, the hierarchy of human needs. The topmost is in terms of self-actualization, in terms of what can I give back to the society? And all of us are in that position in some form or the other, and will continue to be there much more. So there are members who say that I'm a member just because you have given me an opportunity, and we have plenty of that. As a tutor in the local branch, as a tutor at the global level, being committee members where we can shape things because it is our institute. It's not different. I'm not different from the branch here. I'm not different from the other members who are out there. So with that note, let me thank all of you once again. It's a pleasure meeting all of you. I'm sure that we'll have many more meetings. Many of you are going to be in Dubai at some point of time or the other. Your doors are always open. And the members, again, you're open to attend any of the event which happens worldwide. And if you follow the calendar, it's an open invitation which is always there. Thank you very much. Have a great evening, and God bless. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. And as per our, which subjects did you choose? I'm not going to leave you. What was the subjects which you chose what was your chosen subjects? Tanker chartering, ship operations, port agency. Thank you so much.